I'm honored today to speak for Chancellor Doug Girod, who was not able to be here. He wanted me to thank Governor Kelly and to thank Robin Dole for being here and to express his regrets that Senator Elizabeth Dole could not be here. He also wanted me to do something that gives me great pleasure to do, and that is to thank Audrey Coleman and the members of the Dole Institute staff for the great work they've done on this and the great work that they've done in general for our state and for the Dole Institute. Now, I'm speaking in behalf of Chancellor Girod, but I could be speaking on behalf of Chancellor Bob Hemingway or Chancellor Bernadette Gray Little. And the reason is that the commitment of the University of Kansas to the Dole legacy and to the Dole Institute has been unwavering for 20 years, and it will continue to be unwavering in the years to come. I want to share, I think Chancellor Girod wouldn't mind if I shared a personal story that takes me back to 1989 and being a probably too young state Republican chair in the state of Kansas. And I got one of those calls at my law office, and the secretary says, you know, it's Senator Dole's chief of staff wants to ask you a question. So got on the phone, said that Senator Dole was inviting me to travel with him in western Kansas for 3 days as he held meet and greets with folks out there. And I got all of 36 hours of notice, which was, you know, pretty good for Senator Dole. And I said, of course I want to. And so I traveled with him out there and watched him in meet and greets with citizens out there. And in one town, it might have been Stanton, I'm not sure, Colby, but a guy stood up and he started ranting about the Democrats. Now, this is in the spring of '89, so the '88 election's over. He starts ranting about the Democrats, and Dole let him go on for a minute or two, and then he said, election's over, time to go to work. And I never forgot that. There was a time to do politics, there was a time to do public policy, and he did it about as well as anybody could do it. He went on after that, 1990, this is 1989, 1990, Americans with Disabilities Act, a landmark piece of legislation in our nation's history. I've never forgotten this. That's how Senator Dole impacted me. But the legacy lives on here at the Dole Institute. The University of Kansas can be immensely proud of this, and we as Kansans can be immensely proud as well. Thank you.